Jesus actually tells us that we're supposed to be compassionate to those who hate us. We're supposed to be compassionate to those who are our enemies, to the people who are unfair to us, to the people who are hateful and cruel, and it could be unjust. It could be for no reason. You could be approaching the situation trying to have a conversation and you're trying to do it in a peaceful way and they're not responding in that way, and maybe it is undeserving. Maybe you didn't deserve that, but you're still called to have compassion for them. How do you do that? How do you have compassion for somebody who is only showing you hate? I think it goes back to one of the last words that Jesus said on the cross, where he said, "Forgive them, Father, for they don't know what they're doing." I think the best way that I really can channel compassion in situations like this is that, I don't know, just thinking back to times where I really thought that I was living a life that was good, and the things that I was doing and even the things that I was saying, I thought was right. And all of a sudden now I'm buried in all of this sin and I'm miserable and I'm depressed and I feel completely empty and I don't have any real people around me and I have no one to rely on and I'm left with nothing. And that's what I'm feeling. I'm like at the ends of myself. But I thought everything I was doing was okay. So then why am I left feeling so empty, like a shell of myself? And I think back to that version of Allie and I'm like, dang, like I have compassion for her. She didn't know. Forgive them, Father, for they don't know. They don't know what they're doing. And I'm not saying that to make an excuse for people who are acting out in hate, but also it's like, I genuinely believe that they're so passionate about whatever it is, and it's translating in a place of hate because they really believe that that's right. I think also, like, if the Lord has compassion for them, then we also are called to have compassion for every single person. And that's hard. I think one of the most challenging places to have compassion is towards people who are cruel and not kind to us, especially in disagreements. And this could even go farther than politics. This could go even as far as you sitting at the table at Thanksgiving and not coming to an agreement with a family member, or you're having a conversation with your spouse and you have a certain POV of something and then your spouse is like, well, I don't see it this way, And I just think having compassion, even in disagreements and places of not agreeing with one another, still loving each other well.